Hello, good evening to everybody. This is Bindu. Yesterday, instead of uploading the video, I uploaded the shorts. That's why it was not covered the entire information. Now I am going to repeat it. So yesterday information is nothing but that is principles of community, functions of community, settlement of community, CDP. What are the principles of community? Principles of community cover few points. One is understanding the society. Without understanding, we cannot inform to the others. If you are able to explain in a convincible way, in an understandable way, then other people will try to understand what you want to say. If you are unable to understand, how can you explain to them? So it is a problem. So first you should understand the society, then make the others to understand it. When you become the member of the society, make the other people also member of the society. When you are participated in the society, make the other people also participated in the society. And also thoughtfulness and the consistency. What is thoughtfulness? Thinking nature. Consistency. Consistency means from first grade to the PG level, first grade to the professional level, if you are getting the same marks, same status, same rank, A plus like that, then we will call it the consistency. Sometimes you may fail at the first intermediate at 10th class, again you pass, again you got the second class in the degree, finally at the PG level you got the first class. Is there any consistency? No. There is an ups and downs. But when you become the member, when you participate in that community activities, it should be consistency. Whenever they need it, you should go and participate, except in ill health. That is the principles of community. What are the functions of the community? Functions means the people are required to occupy some place. Either me or you or college or the nation, we are occupying some place. When the place is there, automatically who will provide the resources? Community. It is the responsibility of the community. You should share your own share. You should get your own share. That means nobody will give the chawal or atta to you. You should render your services, get the food material. You should do the work and get the money. So provide the resources. And also it will protect the private property. In long back, is there any private property? No, not at all. Only common property. Before also there is no common property. Before, early man was a nomadic man, moving from one place to another place. So he used it to cultivate the podo cultivation and slash and burn after the crop cutting, and then he left that place. We can also call it as Sweden cultivation. So then second phase is common property. Anybody can cultivate any type of land anywhere else. Then they want to regularize the crops, regularize the areas, cultivating areas. That is the private property. So it is the responsibility of the private property to protect them by the community members or community head. And then another one is promote the health status of the individual. Only the village head health is good, entire community is big good. No, entire community people health is also taken into consideration, and you should provide the facilities by establishing the primary health center. After request to the giving the letter to the collector, they will get the primary health center. And then also community will also allow the guests, foreigners and immigrants. And then it provides the time, space, opportunity. People try to depend on one another, interdependency. Generally in the family, only one person is independent and all persons are dependents. So the family is a combination of dependent and independent. There is no interdependence. Mother, children grandparents, disabled, ill health, children, all these people are dependent. Only single person is earning. Single person earning is equal to independent and other persons are dependents. But why we are going to introduce the another word? The name is interdependency. When the children are grown up, first child got the job, second child he didn't get the job, but he is simply taking the food and trying by writing the examinations. So, particular education level they will provide the food. After completion of the education also they should provide meal. It is a problem for the middle class man. So, time, space and opportunity comes. So, then we will initiate up to that interdependency. He will also take the food and shelter from the parents, and he is also contributing some services to the parents as well as to the elderly person who is getting the some amount of money as an independent holder. These are the functions of community. Once again, useful to get the site or the place or the plot or the house from the community, and then provide the resources for the subsistence for the existence, that is getting the jobs. And third one is it will protect the private property. Earlier it was not there. Latest at the third phase we got the private property. We are protecting them. And then promote the health also. And we use it to invite the guests, foreigners, as well as another person is immigrants. And time, space, opportunity comes, we will initiate the interdependency. And the settlement of the community settlement. Generally, community is dependent upon the two words, social and cultural. Any one is present, it will be dry. If two are present, it will be colorful. So, social and cultural systems both should exist, it will be more colorful. That's why community act as an agent, key role, important tool and also catalyst. That's why the people are studying the community in the sociological aspects as well as the anthropological aspects. But it is not theoretical information, it is the practical information, empirical information, what we call then applied sociology. Theoretical sociology is different, applied sociology is different. Software engineers are different, hardware engineers are different. Hardware means they designed the particular package. The software is they are keep it in practice, practically. So, this is applied sociologist, then we can also call it as social engineering. So, we will think about the, and symbols also we are using on and off for the protection of, promotion of, strengthening of, continuation of the culture from one generation to another generation. Okay, and then switch over to the community development program. Actually, this subject is related to the political science and economics and some other subjects. But community is equal to society concerned word. For whom they are doing helping, either economists or the politicians, for the betterment of the society, betterment of the human community. That's why I selected community development program also at a certain level information. Community, we know, come and munis. Come is equal to together, munis is equal to services. People close together, interact together, mutual understanding, mutual services. Development. Development is an example for the change. Change appears in 5 phases. One is growth, second one is progress, third one is evolution, fourth one is development, fifth one is sustainable development. People lack of knowledge, people directly jump into the conclusion we want to develop. Without growth, how you can develop? If you keep the seed on the ground, immediately next 10 days can it develop as a big tree? No. Growth is important and progress is important. It should face and should control if there is any problems in the nature with controlling, and it is growing. So like this program, we can use the word program or project or schemes. community development program. We want to bring the changes in the society or in the community. There are various authors, they are having some ideas about the community development program. Number 1, deposit rate. What he said, ordinary people cannot understand the change. They do not have the future vision. That's why potentiality people can give the advices, piece of ideas in order to develop the community. But poetry said, no sir, only why you are giving much preference for the intelligent or the scholars or potentiality people. Why can't the ordinary people? Even ordinary people also wants to bring the change. Is the vaccination only for the higher platform or healthy individuals or well-to-do individuals? No, it is for all. Health for all, education for all. Like that, even ordinary people are also can bring the changes. What is important point? Either in the first or in the second, collective action is important. Change cannot bring by a single individual, by the group of individuals. And third professor is Byron. What he said? No madam, it is not easy to understand the community, to bring the change. First you should understand this one, attitudes, development, attitude, understanding, skills, cooperation, and finally another word is social responsibility. Without these 5 words, why we using the social responsibility? If you are the member of the society, you are also participating in the collective action. Before that, initially what you should do it? First, understand their opinion, attitude, their temperament. After understanding how many people can be able to show their skills and how many people are willing to do the cooperation. So all these points are very important to bring the change. And what about the Warren, W-A? Warren said, can we bring the changes in 365 degrees or multiple aspects? No. One after another we should bring the change. Even for the single change it takes lot of time. Here it is, he selected horizontal pattern of change. First one individual undergo the change, then group of individual undergo the change. In a systematic way, group, that is organization and institution, is undergoing the change. This is the order of the change. Then UN said, their ideas are, madam, it is very complicated and complex phenomenon. Bring the change. How can you say? Understanding is important. Participation is important. Not only membership, I am having money, I had the membership, there ends the matter. Without physical and mental participation, you cannot be allowed, you cannot be recognized as the member of that community. And then, if you do not have much intelligence, take the help from the technical experts and non-technical experts. Non-technical means biological services. And also self-help is very important. If there is suddenly one car is coming very speedily or bus is coming, you are adjacent to the road, you are afraid, you fell down. The car is coming very fast, nearer. Immediately you want to stand up. At that time, are you waiting for someone? Immediately do you want to stand up? No, you want to stand up. In case if you are unable to stand up, you will crawl and segregate to some other point, road another corner or extreme shops. So self-help is the best help. And then mutual aid. In spite of the biological services, sometimes monetary services also required. So aid or help from the outside or inside the country is also very important to bring the changes. Who said? UN said. Understanding, participation, and also technical support, non-technical support, self-help, and another one is mutual aid. And Gales said, no madam, why you are giving so much of explanation? Easiest way, plan of action. If you want to bring the change, first you should prepare the planning. If you bring the solutions for the problem or the challenges. First you prepare the plan. According to that plan, you should move slowly. Finally, you can reach the goal. All the problems will go away. Finally, we can say nation building depending upon the basic needs. If you provide the basic needs, automatically all the people are hale and healthy. They may not enjoy the luxurious life, but minimum common life they can enjoy. And then switch over to the models. There are two types of models. One is need based, problem based, goal based or asset based. Whatever it may be, goal is important. For goal, assets are important. Example, if person is written a exam, medical exam, she got only 60 marks, but cutoff mark is 95 to get the seat. But she had the assets, money is there, land is there, father can easily throw the money, purchase the seat. But another girl is there, she got the 85, she also didn't get the job, didn't get the seat, but her father is not the rich person. She joined in the nursing college. You see, assets are very, very important. So asset, goal, need, problem based, all these things. And also at that time conditions we will see. Based on what conditions? If they are healthy, you can reach the goal. Biological condition or physical condition. Don't use the physical. By mistake they used it. I am also continuing. But it is better to use the biological condition of an individual or group of individuals. Sociological condition. In the society, whether all the norms are you satisfying or not, something like that. In case if you didn't produce the caste certificate, just like that you have written, nobody will give the seat. You should go and bring the caste certificate from the mandal office. And the third one is, here it is emotional approach, emotional condition. If the people are at the highly emotional, you cannot say anything, you cannot bring them normalcy. It should be based on the biological system. Slowly, it takes the time to come to the normalcy. And or through medicines you can control it. They will go for the sedative, they will give the sedative medicine, they will go for the sleep. And then cognitive condition. Cognition is equal to recognition. How the persons will be recognized? When you have done the good thing or bad thing. Earlier Kavita will be called as a good thing. She is the daughter of the Chandrasekhar. Now there are number of negative complaints about her. How, what, in which way we are going to recognize her? Bad girl or bad woman. Whether she has done or not, it will take lot of time to prove it in the court. Up to that, some negative commentary attached to her. Earlier she was a very good girl. And she is done lot of services to get, in order to get the Telangana movement, Telangana. And her role was very powerful at the Telangana movement. She is also one among them like that. So conditions are sociological condition, biological conditions, emotional conditions, and another one is cognition conditions. Like this approaches, there are two types of approaches. One is general approach, second one is specific approach. Already I told you, need. Your need is to get the seat. Why you want to become? Why you prepared that much of goal? Because many friends got it, seat, she didn't get it. Many family members are doctors and but I didn't get the seat. But we are having the assets. It is better to get the seat. Easy to get the seat. Even though she tried, she didn't get it. So she wants to purchase it. Need-based approach in general. Problem-solving approach. Earlier, aged persons didn't get any pensions. Only 1960 or 70 onwards they are getting. Earlier only those who worked in government offices, they are getting the pensions. Only widows are getting the pensions. Handicapped are the handicapped people. Don't use the word handicapped. Disabled people are getting the pensions or some amount at free of cost. But when the person has become weak and weak, direct way or indirect way he contributed some services to the society. So in return the government is providing some amount of money for their minimum basic needs. And then participatory approach. Without any participation, you may think, why madam you are taking the classes in this night time? No, I had two goals. One is to give the lecture for the students, those who are able to go to the colleges, coaching centers, it will strengthen the knowledge. Those who are unable to pay some amount of money for the coaching centers, they can get some important points from my contemporary lecture series. In return, second goal, in case if I have done lot of lectures series, I may get some amount of money. This is 100% pakka. There is no need to hide it. When I am rendering my services, there is a right to enjoy it. When I didn't render my services, I didn't get anything, either name or the fame or the material. Material is equal to money something, we can use the word. And then another word is asset based. Already I told you, because she is having the money, she can easily purchase the seat. And power conflict. Why Chandrasekhar, already 2 terms he enjoyed. Why he is trying again and again? He enjoyed the taste of the CM and she wants to become the Prime Minister if possible, or President if possible. That is the zeal, that is the interest inside her. But presidentship has gone to some reserved candidate. It is not easy because his name is not entire India. Recently his name is here and there, some people are listening. Because he has the very good command in Hindi and English, he is able to communicate what are the problems in every villages or societies. Like the Telangana, he is communicating his new ideas, he is also sharing with them. Oh, okay Chandrasekhar, you are a good man. You are the right person if you become the president. If you national unity, national party, if you put it, something like that, some encouraged them. So, why? Because already he is in the good position, CM position. So, he is trying for the next position. For that, whether the present position may be there or it will lose, which we do not know. So, power conflict is always there. Other party people are waiting for the weak points of the Chandrasekhar. Congress, BJP and Communist and the TDP, everyone. And then welfare measures. Already I told you, whatever the tax form we are giving to the government, in written form it is giving the salaries and also pensions and everything. Out of need. 1 second. And then rights based approach, where there is a work, where there is a duty, there is a chance to ask the rights. Pani cheste, when they have done the duty, you have the right to ask about your rights. Already before work, that manager told we are going to provide the 10 rupees. But after finishing the work, he said I am going to give 6 rupees only. Can the people will stay calmly? No, they will ask them, why sir you told like that? Why you are telling like this again? They have the right to ask because they render their services. Like that women also earlier they do not have because they were not literates. After getting the knowledge, social awareness, their place in the society, then they started in America Women's Liberation. March 8th, that is the Women's Day. Through that, number of changes came. Those changes are favored to the women. 33 1/3 reservation, seats reservation. Even in jobs, parliaments also they are getting. These are the general approaches. Once again, need-based, problem-solving, participatory approach, and the asset approach, power conflict approach, welfare approach, right-based approach. What is the specific community approach? These are just like the already I told you, people need some place either to stand or to sit or to construct the house. place is important. When many people are occupied some houses, automatically we need one leader. Through the leader we can get some more benefits. So place and leadership. And the third point is, when we enter into the new house, in new location, we want to make the friendship with the others. Others means neighbors. In a very faster way, because we need so many things. We do not know where the milk booth, where is the more market, where is the chawal will be available, where is the meat will be available. So for this sake they are going on chatting and chatting, interacting. Finally they become the thick friends, close friends. And also they believe in them. And then physical conditions of the area. Generally people wants to live in the gated community instead of the standalone that is the apartments, because there we find the security more compared with the apartment culture. Again, apartment is good compared with the single room or the single house, independent house. Like this, we want the safety and security also. Physical conditions, that is surrounding conditions we need, and also safety also we are in need of that. And then for every person, health is very important. If we are in health is equivalent to wealth. There is a maximum. Maximum means saying, sameta. If you have the good health, more than lakhs of money. Because lack of health, many hospitals are coming. Why we will give the chance to enter into the hospital? Don't call the hospital, hospital. Oh. And then education. Lack of knowledge, people are backward. Particularly earlier times, now the education is only for the forward caste people. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaisya. Brahman is 100%. Vaisyas is only for the accounting, and Kshatriyas is some more extent. And Sudras are not allowed, and untouchables are not allowed. Tribals, we will forget about that word. Only after independence it started. What I am saying is formal education, systematic education. Unsystematic education is also there. What is that? When the mother is cleaning the vessels, mother is always carrying the small daughter along with her in a master's house. The small girl is also asking the mother, mother, you give the glass or spoon, I too want to clean it. Hey, shut up. No ma'am, please give. Then the mother has given. She is also cleaning, imitating, copying, learning. Anything if you learn, we can call it our education. Education means not going to the school. Learning method. Here it is in the house, informal way, in a normal way, we are learning. In the colleges, systematically through rules and regulations, we are learning. Already in the last time I informed you. Then homogeneous. Generally the homogeneity will be there at the village. More people are performing the same type of cultures and festivals, unless the religion is different. And then employment. Up to the capacity, eligibility, one will get the job. All community members are not doing the same job. There are two types of communities. Agricultural based communities, non-agricultural based communities. Agricultural based again divided into three: landlords, temporary agricultural laborers, permanent agricultural laborers. And another non-agricultural people are many subdivisions. Watermen and dhobi man and blacksmith, goldsmith, weavers community. So many sub-communities will be there. They are not doing any agricultural activities. But what they prepared, they are going to assist them. In order to, they are getting in return some food material or chawal or atta, whatever it may be. Jajmani relations. Jajmani relations are three types. One is goods to goods, service to service. Another one is goods to services. Oh my dear Ram, please come to my agricultural field to cut the crop. Next day I will come to your agricultural field. That is service to service. I am having 1 kilo of sugar. You are having 1 kilo atta. Please exchange it. That is goods to goods. But goods to services is, if you are doing some services, the servant girl, she is doing some services, but the owner, lady owner is not coming and doing the services in the servant's room house, but she is giving some amount of money. or some goods, that is service to goods, goods to services. In such a way the villages will be there. And the last one is infrastructural facilities. What is the speciality? Where there is infrastructural facilities are good, then there is a more development has taken place, more changes has taken place. There are two important words. One is the transport system, another is communication system. Transport system is always goes with road transport, sea transport, air transport. Road transport is lorries and SRMT, something like that. Sea means ship cargo, air means Airbus means air cargo. Earlier days what it was? Asses, that is the donkeys, and bullock carts. If we are supplying very fast, it is easy. When we are getting the vaccination very early, we will be protected our life. If you didn't get the vaccination, there is a chance for the death. So carrying anything, that is the goods, through the goods we are getting the such type of things, medicines. Communications are two types: verbal communication, non-verbal communications. This subject refers to the journalism department. Verbal communication through verbs or written form or unwritten form. Earlier unwritten form, only oral languages, example Vedas. Veda Pandits are chanting, the students are also learning. In case if they want, they can write it in Telugu or English or Sanskrit version, that's all. But there is no specific lipi. Like the Sanskrit language we are taking, in so many languages we can write the Sanskrit subject. Unwritten and also written is documents. Earlier, the storing of the written documents are papers or palm leaves, later papers. Now we are in the computer files. And non-verbal communication means body language. If you want to go to your girlfriend with a cinema, her brother is there, you will, instead of asking directly with the verbal words, oh my dear Rani, please come, we will go to the cinema. Can the brother simply wait? Can he able to patience? No, he will give the slap to you. So it is better to give the information in a body language. That's why infrastructural facilities where they are very good in state, then there is a more development for them. And finally, which one is the best approach? Very, very important person, that is the agent. Who is the agent? Agent is nothing but the senior most plus skilled person who has the more patience, soft spoken. They can easily understand the weak points of the community. He can easily explain the subject matter to the community members in order to understand, and they will accept. When they accept means when they are ready to adopt. Adopt means adjustment. Where there is adjustment, there is a pleasant and the life. Where there is no adjustment, always problems. So, best agent is required to mold the behavior of the individuals in order to bring the change. This is the information of community development program or community changes program or changes in the community. By this, our community related information is over. Now this is the high time. This is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform. Please kindly allow me to leave this, and also please kindly like it, share it and subscribe it. Good night to each and everyone.